大家好，欢迎来到我的小博客。Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Victoria and we're learning Chinese here. In this video, I'm gonna answer the most troubling questions about the new HSK format. If you're absolutely new to this and if you don't know what the new system will look like, check this video up here. I talk at length about the new system, the new levels and the new requirements for each level. Okay, now to the questions. This date, July 1, comes from the new update that was recently released by the Chinese Education Ministry, and it states that the new guidelines for the new system, for the new HSK system, should be implemented starting July 1. But it does not mean that your exams will change overnight and that all the exams that you take after July 1, 2021 will by default be in the new format. No, the Confucius Institute specifically told me that in 2021 all the exams are still going to follow the old system, and most likely July 1 is just the date after which the HSK authorities will start developing the mock tests and publishing materials tailored for the new format. We do not know that yet, and definitely not until early 2022. Yes, all your certificates will remain valid, and any HSK certificate is valid for 2 years, so even if you take your HSK this year, it will still be valid for 2 years, and it will not be converted into the new system, even if the new format comes into effect before your certificate expires. The old system was in place when Chinese language was only gaining popularity as a foreign language, and it was giving learners confidence and encouragement that the language is manageable, that you can take a test and get a decent proficiency level. It was probably more an attempt to encourage learners to apply for Chinese universities, to apply for scholarships, rather than any objective gradation and selection of students based on proficiency. It was probably part of China's soft power policy, right? Seriously, when I started learning Chinese, it was so easy to get into a Chinese university, and I don't know anybody whose application was turned down at that point. Like, it was pretty easy, even if your language skills were subpar. And actually they even looked for people who wanted to go study in China with a scholarship absolutely for free, and they would pay you money for that. Now there are lots of people who want to study in China, and naturally they are introducing some performance-based gradation, right? They need to select people based on something, based on their language proficiency. The exam is no longer an encouragement. It is what an exam is supposed to be. A performance-based system to pick the best applicants. Also, the old system is criticized a lot because it is absolutely inconsistent with international standards. The old HSK 6, the highest level, is nowhere close to C2 in English. I know because I took them both. They are absolutely different. You can see in this video up here what you can do after HSK 6, and obviously it is nowhere close to what a proficient English speaker can do. For the time being, nowhere, but after July 1, we expect that the new materials that are being published will be adapted for the new format. So after July 1, we expect new preparation books. But the vocabulary lists are already available. You can download the PDF file and find the vocabulary lists for your level. Once again, the tests will not change on July 1. No, this year is still going to be the old format. Now, if you're thinking about a longer perspective, if you're thinking about next year, I would suggest use old preparation materials, but take one level up. Like, if you're planning HSK 4, go for HSK 5 books, study from them, and then when the new materials are out, you're gonna adapt easily. Probably yes, but there is no way to know now what the new requirements for the universities will be. They probably don't know it themselves yet, but it is common practice for schools to accept both systems for quite some time until the old certificates expire. For example, an HSK certificate is valid for 2 years, so naturally for the next 2 years the universities will accept old certificates on par with the new ones. The official guidelines that we have now do not say that. Maybe from English into Chinese, maybe your mother tongue versions will be available, so you will be able to translate from Russian into Chinese, from German into Chinese, etc. But what we know now is it's going to be oral translation, and the type of translation will differ from level to level. I speak at length about it in this video up here. You can check specifically for your level. If I haven't answered the questions that you have, feel free to comment below. I will try to reply according to the guidelines that are available now. And of course, stay tuned. I will keep you updated as soon as I know something new. OK, 谢谢大家耐心观看，下次再见，拜拜。